Hi, everybody. Meteorologist Joe Cioffi. Weather in 5 days and 5 minutes on a very busy evening for severe weather from Tennessee all the way up into New Hampshire. We have 6 severe thunderstorm watches underway right now in this long stretch of geography. And the newest severe thunderstorm watch was just issued by the Storm Prediction Center at a little bit before 4:15 Eastern time, and that is for the Hudson Valley, mainly north of Route 84 and points northward, also into northeastern Pennsylvania. This joins the other 5 severe thunderstorm watches that are in play right now, and that, by the way, includes just about all of, I'll just pull up a couple of the watches that were issued earlier. This particular watch was issued earlier this afternoon. It's valid until 10 o'clock this evening, covering northern Virginia, most of the state of Maryland, south central Pennsylvania, in fact, all of central Pennsylvania from south to north under this particular severe thunderstorm watch. And then we also have other watches that have been put up. You can see the one earlier that was put up back through Kentucky and Tennessee. Among all the others, it's just a very, very busy day. And then we knew that that was going to be the case this morning. And the Storm Prediction Center actually upgraded their risk area to enhanced for Pennsylvania and points north and east. And in fact, is because we really don't see enhanced that often. Also, we don't see often a tornado risk of 5% or higher over north central, and just touching into northeastern Pennsylvania, north and east across much of upstate New York, much of Vermont, northern New Hampshire, and into the western part of Maine. And you can see the 2% area extends further south and west from there, and just a little bit further to the east, all the way down into parts of Kentucky. And the radar is certainly playing to this as we take a look at it. A couple of things to point out. First off, Tropical Storm Claudette is sitting well east of the Delaware coast and moving to the northeast, but the high clouds from Claudette moved up over the coastal areas, and also there's been a south wind that developed over Long Island and Connecticut. So the coastal areas here are not going to see any severe thunderstorms. They're basically going to line up. If we were to just outline an area, just sort of draw a little line here, so they're going to be west of that particular line. That sets up pretty much with where SPC has the slight risk. And you see the activity here, the radar as of 4:15 Eastern time, just extremely busy with numerous severe thunderstorm warnings that have been issued. Haven't seen any tornado warnings yet as of 4:15 Eastern time. And in all of this, for some areas, there's a marginal risk for flash flooding running from Pennsylvania north and east, a slight risk of flash flooding in areas further south because many of these areas got rain over the weekend, and quite a bit of it as Claudette came inland Friday night into Louisiana and then took the right turn across Alabama into Georgia, and then it went off the North Carolina coast this morning. 7-day rainfall amounts here. Now, much of this is really going to be for tomorrow and Tuesday as we take a look at generally the half-inch line runs right along the coast, and this will be for any showers that develop during the day tomorrow. You see the precip that's left over off the southeast coast down to the Florida Panhandle, and also seeing some heavy precip there in the Ohio and Tennessee Valley. So let's run through what the latest NAM model is showing us with respect to these thunderstorms. It seems to be handling it pretty well as they move on up to the east. We're at 8 o'clock tonight. There'll be a line approaching western New Jersey. And then after that, it'll be a matter of whether any individual cells survive or not as it moves to the north and east. During the day tomorrow, we have a cold front that is stalling just right along the coast. And where it stalls is going to be really important in terms of the kind of day it winds up being. But you see the front is kind of lined up here tomorrow morning along the immediate coast. There's a lot of nice dry air back to the west. And that dry air is destined here for Wednesday, Thursday into early Friday. It'll be kind of a repeat performance of what we had last week. And then during the day tomorrow on that front, a little ripple will develop with some showers moving northeastward tomorrow afternoon. Some of the models have it a little bit further to the north and west because it stalls the front further north and west, while the further east models have the front right along the coast. So I think there's going to be a risk of showers tomorrow from eastern Pennsylvania on up into southern New England. But the further east you go, I think the risk is greater. And if we wind up seeing the front kind of lined up just offshore tomorrow morning, that's going to cut down the risk in areas to the west. After that, high pressure builds in for Wednesday and for Thursday, giving us lots of sunshine. Going to keep our eyes on the off the North Carolina coast for late this week. There's a little weak low that develops here with some moisture that's going to try to sneak up the coast on Friday. We'll see if that's real or not. Some of the models want to sneak some showers up further north by Friday afternoon and evening, but I'm not 100% sure as to whether that is going to happen. But front and center of the focus tonight is, of course, the severe weather, and we're going to be covering that extensively at 7:30 Eastern Time on the Joe and Joe Weather Show on my YouTube channel, Joe Cioffi. Weather in 5 brought to you by Omni True Value Hardware at 1226 North Wellwood Avenue in West Babylon, New York on Long Island. You can get all your hurricane emergency preparedness supplies in case you have to replace some stuff or just get what you need. 631-756-1125. The best prices in town. OmniTrueValue.com. Wholesale holiday lighting by Giannini. Your complete holiday lighting specialist, meeting all your decorating needs, whether you want your home decorated or you want to do this as a business. They're at 162 Ocean Avenue in Lindenhurst, New York, also on Long Island. 631-957-5106. And the website here is liholidaylighting.com. We're going to leave you with the satellite loop, and you can see Claudette offshore as a tropical storm. Circulation's pretty obvious by the signature here and the counterclockwise rotation of the clouds moving away to the north and east. And you see the blow up of the clouds to the west with the severe weather that is moving eastward as we go into the evening hours. If you're along the coast, I think you're going to be okay. Not much is going to happen into the evening hours. Further inland you are, the greater the threat. And of course, the fact that we have severe thunderstorm watches up and the potential's there for 1 or 2 of those thunderstorms to maybe spin up a tornado. So just beware of that. We'll see you tonight at 7:30.